So good morning everybody, welcome to Cakes Glorious Kicks. I promised you this week I was going to show you how to make donuts. It's a little long drawn out process, but it will be worth it, so stick with it. The first thing you need to do is you need to get 4 tablespoons of milk. Make sure it's warm, heated up in the microwave or something, it has to be warm. To that you're going to add 2.5 teaspoons of quick acting yeast. Similar to that one there, or you can get, I think it's McDonald's fast acting yeast as well. So 2.5 teaspoons of the yeast you add to that, 4 tablespoons of milk has to be warm, and also 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. So mix that all together and then set that aside for 20 minutes, 25 minutes until it bubbles up like that. Okay, so it has to bubble up like that. So I'm going to pop that to one side because mine is ready to use. So I'll just go through the ingredients with you very quickly. You need 310 grams of strong flour, which I have in here. And to that you're going to add a pinch of salt. Then you also need 2 tablespoons of melted butter. You need 1 egg, and you need a few drops of vanilla. And you also need 3 tablespoons of caster sugar, which I'm going to add to this as well. So this is the bowl here. I'm going to pop this all in here. Right, let's give that a quick mix around. Now I'm going to add my 4 tablespoons of sugar to this, or sorry, my 3 tablespoons of sugar to this. I've already added 1 to the yeast mix. So in total, I probably am not confusing everybody. In total, you need 4 tablespoons of sugar. 1 tablespoon of it goes into your yeast mix, and the other 3 tablespoons goes into your flour, okay? I'm just going to do this by eye. But you measure it out. So there's the 3 going in there. So basically just give it a quick mix around. Alright, so to that I'm going to add my yeast mix in like that. I'm going to add my egg. And I'm going to add my melted butter. That's 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to pop that in as well. So basically, you just give this a good mix around. You can use a spoon or your hand. I'll be using my hand now in a minute. You just keep mixing it around like this until it all starts to come together. It's going to start to come together like to form one big ball of dough. So I'm going to actually use my hand now. So I'm just going to keep mixing this together. So once it's all come together, if you feel it's a bit dry, which mine actually does a little bit at the minute, you can add, let's say, another tablespoon of milk to it, warm milk. So I'm actually just going to do that now. So that's it, mixed together. I did add another few drops of milk to it because I just felt it was a bit dry. So the next process is you need to get some of your flour and you're going to sprinkle this onto your work surface, because you're going to need the dough for a few minutes to try and get the gluten going and the yeast going as well. So just keep kneading it. Just keep kneading it like this. This could take a couple of minutes because you want it to come nice and soft. Kind of shape back into a ball, easy enough. So I'll just keep doing this the next couple of minutes and I'll come back to you then. So once you've kneaded it for about 4 or 5 minutes, what you do then is you pop it into a bowl. I'm just going to grease the bowl slightly. And you're going to leave it in the bowl, cover it with cling film and put it somewhere warm until it doubles in size. It'll probably take 40 minutes to an hour for it to double in size. So I'm just going to pop that in there, let it rise, double in size, and I will show you then the next process. So this is the dough after an hour. See how much it has risen, and it's quite soft. So basically what you do is you turn that out onto a floured surface like this. Okay, I'm just going to give it a quick knead. Quite elasticy. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll this out to maybe half an inch in depth. So you roll it as best as you can. It'll keep springing back at you, so you just have to be patient with it. I'm just going to give you the idea. I'm showing you what to do, okay? So. Okay, that'll do for now. So then what you do is you get, I'm just using a tray that I have here, and I'm going to put greaseproof or baking parchment paper on it. Just have that to one side. So basically then you decide what size you want your donuts. You can go for either of those two sizes. I'm going to go for the smaller one because they will expand when you cook them. So you basically just cut out a few. Right, I'll cut out the rest now in a minute. I'll just give you an idea of what you have to do next. So basically you cut your donut out and then you cut the centre out of them. I'm just using I think that's about a ½ inch size nozzle there. But again, it depends on which size you go for. If you go for the bigger size, you want to use a bigger cutter for the centre of them. So I'm just going to cut the centre out of that. And then you pop them over here to one side. So you do this with them all, pop them over here. Basically this is what you do after you cut them out. I still have more dough over here, so I'm going to cut some more on this. I need to get another tray. So basically what you do is you cut them out, cut your centres out, and keep a couple of the little balls that you cut the centres out of, because you're going to use those to test the temperature of your oil. And also I meant to say, at the start of the video I said in the little bowl with the yeast, I said 4 tablespoonfuls of milk. It wasn't. It was 120 mils of milk with the 2.5 teaspoons of yeast and the 1 tablespoon of sugar. So just to clarify that, it's 120 mils of milk, 2.5 teaspoons of yeast and 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, and the egg was a large egg. So basically what I'm going to do is now I'm going to cover these again and let them prove again for another 45 minutes to an hour, and they'll raise up a little bit, and then we're going to get to the cooking stage. Okay. So this is the donuts now. They've all risen really well. They're very soft. These were, I covered the tray with cling film, left them somewhere warm, and then they rise like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking them in the oil, and I'll show you how to do that next. So these are the little balls that we kept the middles of it. So they said to test if your oil is hot enough. You pop one in, it should fizz up straight away and stay on the top. And you turn it then after about 30 seconds. It should be golden brown on the other side. So turn it over then. Oops. Turn it over. And you get the gist of it. So basically that's how you know your oil is ready. So anyway. So if you're using, for the oil part, this has to be done by an adult. Children can't have this, it's far too dangerous. So if you have a slotted spoon, use a slotted spoon to put your donut onto it and pop it into the oil like this. And it'll fizz up straight away. So you basically need to cook it for about 20-25 seconds per side. I'm just turning it now. I know these aren't your normal shaped donuts, but they're still a donut. It's easier with the cutter than trying to get you to roll them. So basically that's that one done. So you take it out, you pop it into your sugar, and you just twirl it around your sugar, and you pop it on your plate. So I'll just do one more to show you. So onto your slotted spoon and in, it fizz up straight away. Depending on the heat of your oil, it might actually only take 10-15 seconds aside. It might not take 20 or 30 seconds, so just be careful with your oil. So do the little test at first with the little ball of dough. Okay, I'm going to take that out, pop it into the sugar. So again, this is a job for an adult. The children are not to do this, it's too dangerous. It's just to show you how to do it. They'll have the fun cutting them out at the start and getting them ready. So I'm just going to continue doing the rest of them like that, and I'll show you them then when they're finished. That's it, lads. That's them fried, deep fried, and I made one round one which I'm going to fill with raspberry jam for my videographer Dara, a new videographer today helping me out. So I know it's a long process, but honest to God, the smell of them is just amazing. So just stick with it, follow all the steps, and remember the milk is 120 mils, it's not 4 tablespoons. And also to keep it, checking your oil when you're going to start cooking them. Just do the little test I showed you with the little ball, and don't have children do the cooking with the oil. You do that bit and they can have fun preparing them and then also eating them. So that's it. Thanks so much. Let me know how you get on and give me your feedback, and let me know on Facebook and on YouTube how you think it went. Okay, thank you.